I get this question a lot. How do I attract more leads to buy my offers by creating free valuable content without giving away too much? In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve this. You're going to discover the top mistakes that most creators are making in their free content so you could avoid them. You'll learn my F.A.N conversion method, how my free content made me 7 figures online, 5 things to offer in your paid content that people will pay a lot of money for regardless of how much you give away for free, and some real examples that will help you with your free content and how to increase the perceived value in your paid content strategies. So the goal of this training is by the end of this training, you will have a very clear understanding of the biggest differentiators between what to give away for free and what you could charge for when it comes to your content creation and your offers that you're making. All right, so our agenda, we're gonna go over the top mistakes most people make in their free content. We're gonna go over the F.A.N conversion method. We're gonna go over how my free course made me over $1 million online, and 5 things people will pay a lot of money for. And we're gonna give you a real life example so you can see exactly how free versus paid works. So the top free content mistake I see is people are over teaching. And it's not that you could over teach and give too much away. That's not really the case. You definitely want to teach people, want to give value, you want to show them what you have to offer so they're more willing to invest in working with you when it comes to your paid offers. It's okay to overteach again, but you don't want to overwhelm people. So what you should do instead is teach the what and the why. So if you're taking notes on this and you also create content for free, or you have a free course or something that you're working on, I'm going to talk about different components of the what and the why and go a little bit deeper on that. But number one, write free training at the top of your paper or Google Notes and write down the what and the why. So we're going to go more into that here in a moment, by the way. The F.A.N conversion method. So F.A.N is just an acronym for free, right? So what can you offer for free that people are willing to buy? What would they be willing to buy from you? It's so good. It could help them get that process, and you're going to just give it away for free, right? But you're not going to be teaching some things in there. We're going to be going over the what and the why. Second part of this is attract. You want to make an identity connection by teaching the what, right? You want to identify and connect with your audience on some things that they could see in you that they see in themselves, and just teach the what around that. We want to make an emotional connection with our audience by teaching the why. And then lastly, we want to convert those people into paying customers by making a logical connection by teaching the example. What kind of example can you give in the what and the why, which again, I'll explain here in a moment, that will help them connect to it. And the only logical decision that's left is to work with you to solve the problem and get the result through the process that you have for them, that they're now very clear on why they need that thing. All right. So the F.A.N conversion method is give away something for free that people will be willing to pay for, attract, nurture, and convert your audience members into paying customers, and then get them results. So how did I make $1 million online from a free online course and free content? What I've done in the past, when I first started out, number one, I didn't have anything to sell. So I thought, what would people be willing to pay for? But because I was so new, I wanted to prove the concept and attract people that are willing to pay, but give it away for free and build some reciprocity in the market. So step number one in your free content is what you want to do is establish why they should listen to you, number one, especially if you're brand new and you don't have that authority yet. You're basically going to teach in that free content is who am I and why should you care? So ask yourself the question, and how can you explain who you are and why they should care to listen? Number two, you're going to go over what, right? The what is a couple things. The what includes what is the problem? What is the major problem that you see that they have? For example, in this training, like I identified my audience has a problem of what to teach for free versus what to teach for paid. So you guys already you understand the problem that I'm making very aware that you might be having right now. Number three is what is the result that they want? So what is the problem and what is the result? Where are they currently? Where do they want to go? If you understand these two things, that's really all you should be doing in your marketing, in your free content, in your trainings, is help them understand the problem, become more problem aware, and then become solution aware to get the result that they know that they want. Which leads to bullet point number 4. What is the cost of inaction if they stay stuck in that problem and they don't get that result that they know that they want? All right. What is the cost of inaction? And then lastly is why is it important to solve this right now? By the way, who here connects to that? Who here could relate to having the problem of not sure what to teach for free versus what to teach that's paid? Let me know in the comments below. Right. So the problem is you don't know what to teach for free. and you don't know what to teach in your paid stuff. And it's holding you back from getting amazing results by selling your programs, your courses, your done-for-you services, whatever it might be that you're selling or thinking about selling. So I want to help solve that problem for you, because the cost of inaction here is if you don't know what to teach for free and build up your audience and then invite them into an offer, know what to teach in that, then you're probably going to stay stuck making no money and buying all these courses and doing all these things that aren't actually getting the result at the end of the day. And number 5 is, why is it so important to solve this now? Well, I kind of went into that. You want that result, but you have this big problem. And the longer you go without creating a solution to this, it's going to hold you back from actually making any money online, right? And why is that so important? Because making money online can get you that freedom that you want to spend more time with your loved ones or go out there and help others and really just get the time freedom and the financial freedom that will allow you to experience the life that you wish to have. So by solving this one problem, and it might sound like a very small problem to have, but it's holding people back like crazy. And in this lesson, in this training, I'm going to teach you exactly how to solve it. Now, what do we do in our paid content? What are 5 things people are willing to pay for? So you spent a lot of time teaching them the what. You got them very problem aware by teaching them what is the problem that they have, re-educating them, going deeper on the problem that they have. You've re-identified the solution that will help them get their result. Right? So what is the problem? What is the result? What is the process that you're going to help them with? And then why is it so important to them? Why should they actually solve that thing right now? So now in your paid trainings, here are 5 things that could really help you. So some ideas of what to include in your paid content and what people are willing to pay for, and a lot of money for, by the way. Number 1 is the how-to and the step-by-step curriculum, right? Once they become educated, you meet them in the minds of where they're at right now, and they understand what their problem is. They really want that desired result. They understand your process and that you're the person to help them with that. And they truly understand the why it's important now and the cost of inaction of not solving this. They're going to be willing to pay. And what are they going to want to pay you for? They're going to want the exact step-by-step process. They're going to want the curriculum to follow that's action-packed or action-based, and the exact how-to in a step-by-step format. Number 2 are action steps, right? One thing to do is just to teach. Like, a lot of you guys are going to watch this training and you probably not take notes. You're probably not going to actually put it into practice. So what I like to do in my paid stuff is give you an action step. Every single time I give you a lesson or a training or a curriculum to follow, I give you an action step. Those of you who have taken my challenges or my workshops, my master classes, or my coaching programs in the past, you know how it works. I give you a video to watch, very short and to the point, step by step, and I give you an action step to implement, right? So having action steps of exactly what you need to focus on right now so you don't get overwhelmed by the entire big picture is really, I think, the most important piece of helping people get results that doesn't overwhelm them. Number 3 are assets to support them. These assets could be like a workbook, a checklist, a template, content templates, funnel templates, email templates. Like, what can you do to throw in something that's going to help people expedite the results and enhance their experience in going through the thing that they paid for? Not trying to throw in things that are going to make it more complex or complicated. That's not what we want to do here. So what are assets you can do to support everything I create? I have a tutorial, an action step, and then a workbook or a checklist or a template to support that thing. All right, number 4, and we're getting more important as we go, by the way, if you haven't noticed. They're all important, but support is so important. Not just asking you to submit an assessment, like an action step, but we actually review them and give you feedback. And we have live coaching, Q&A sessions, one-on-one coaching, group coaching. Maybe it's some other things that you could do, but what kind of support can you include when people pay you money? So almost everything that I sell, from my $27 front-end challenge to our 5-figure investment in our mastermind, we have these things. Step-by-step curriculum, an action step, assets to support. We give you feedback on those steps. We have coaching calls. We have one-on-one check-ins and a community, a network to support you. And all these things are really invaluable that are going to really actually help you get the result. And number 5 is done for you. Maybe you have some things you could actually, again, enhance the experience and expedite the results by doing some done for you with them. So these are 5 things that people are willing to pay a lot of money for. So it doesn't matter in your free content, if you give away and teach everything you have to offer, you can do that because people are going to want an organized step-by-step curriculum or trainings with action steps, assets to support, feedback, coaching, accountability, and some done for you. or maybe all of it done for you, right? So these are the 5 things. If you don't know what to include in what you're charging people for, even if it has 1 or 2 of these things, but try to see if you get at least 4 or 5 of them in there for them. And they're going to be able to be nurtured and identity connect with you through your free content. You're going to build up know, like, and trust. And then when you show them the process that you have, which should include these 5 things, it really should be a no-brainer for them to say, absolutely, I'm in. Your free content has been so good, but I haven't actually implemented it because I don't have the step-by-step. I don't have the how-to. I don't have the action steps that are clearly identified. I don't have the supportive assets. I don't have the feedback or the coaching from you to help. And I would love some done for you. One mistake is I wouldn't do any of this in your free content. Like, yes, today I'm probably giving you a little bit of the how-to, but more importantly, I'm really trying to teach you the what the big problem is, the result that you want, the process that I help you with, and then why it's so important right now to solve this problem, right? That's what we're doing here in this free training. And then in the paid content, like my Kickstart Your Business 5-day challenge, which is anyone could join right now. We've got over 100 people in there getting amazing results. These are the 5 things I include in that offer for them. And I want to show you guys real life example of free versus paid today. So real quick recap, free versus paid. We have our free content. We have the what, right? Teach the what. What is the problem that they're having? Get them very aware of that problem. What is the result? Remind them the result that they want most. What is your process to help them take them from problem to result? And what's the cost of inaction if they don't solve that problem right now? What if they stay stuck in that problem and never get the result, right? We don't want that. We want the results. Number 2 is why. Why is it so important to solve this thing right now? So whatever you're teaching the what around, teach them why it's so important to solve that problem to get that result with your process. And then give an example, tell a story that they can relate to and understand and want to make the logical connection to take you up on your paid content. So paid content, number 1 is the how-to, the step-by-step curriculum or training, and no fluff, like straight to the point. People aren't wanting to pay for long drawn out videos in a course and listen to a ton of stories. They just want the instructions. They want that first step. And then to support that step, you give them an action assignment, give them a homework assignment, give them an action step, which we do in all of our trainings. Every video has some kind of action step that you have to complete, that you submit in the course area, that we then give you feedback on. And then assets like a workbook, a checklist, right? Like I mentioned earlier. Number 4 is support. Number 5 is done for you. All right, take a screenshot of this if this can help you. So what I'm going to show you guys today is a real life example of this, right? I showed you the free, and I want to show you how this free training relates to a paid training that you could solve this problem free versus paid. What if you could come in 5 days, build out your free content system and map out your offer that people are willing to pay for? Wouldn't that be valuable to you? But who here wants the how-to, right? Do you want the how-to to solve the problem that you're having, to get the result that you want with an easy to implement process that's fast? In 5 days or less, you can do this. So if you got a lot of this training and you want to go a little bit deeper and get the how-to, the action steps, the assets, the support of the community, the accountability, and my live coaching sessions to help you build an online business in 5 days or less, to get clear on your avatar of who you help, the problem you solve through a direct marketing message, and build out an offer that sells, again, in less than 5 days, click the link below in the description. Watch that one video. It's going to go a little bit deeper on what you're getting in that training, where you can work a little bit closer with me and everybody else in that network to help you get the results fast. Consider this your formal invitation to come and join us. And if not, that's cool too. At the end of this video, you're going to see 2 recommendations. Highly recommend you to check those out, and we will see you on the next video.